Hello, welcome. It's Veruca Cyn. You are back today with another episode of discussing about wisdom and matters of the heart with your special guest, Veruca Cyn. Who am I, you might ask? I am a fashion designer turned mystic, and I am here to be your sister from another mister / your living spirit guide and fashion guru. And I'm here to empower you. Today's topic is about boundary setting and holding personal space. So before I get started on today's conversation, I want to put up a disclaimer. The disclaimer talks about how everything that you will be watching, everything that you will be watching in this video is all for the sole purpose of entertainment and educational insight only. Okay, only. I'm here to shed light and talk about matters of the heart, discuss about mental health, and bring more awareness to who we are as individuals, and of course, share some wonderful fashion, you know what I'm saying? So before you make any permanent, drastic decisions about your life, please go and seek a professional near you which specializes in therapy, counseling, mental health, doctor, practitioner, lawyer, fill in the blank here, okay? I wanted to actually update you guys on my whereabouts for Twitch streaming. I have reduced a while back, a few months back, as of last year actually, to streaming only once a week, every Saturday. But recently I had been feeling fairly burnt out from just everything that's been happening in the world and my whole energy. I've been changing internally as a person, so I have been putting Twitch on pause for now. I will be coming back indefinitely. I don't have a time schedule determined yet, but I will update you guys on that. You will see that in future videos here, or if you want, go check out my Instagram, ding, and give a follow, and I will post a story announcement and any other news when I'll be live next, or ding, just check out this website right here, my Twitch, and just give a follow, and you'll pop me. When you follow and you send notification emails when I'm live, you'll know, okay? What else? Oh yes, for those of you who have not seen my website yet, now is the chance. Wait, don't watch it yet. Watch it after today's video. Then check it out, because there's a lot of actual resources I've gathered for you all that will be under the, I believe, about section. When you click on it, I believe. Let me check. Hold on, let me check. Right, under about section, drop down menu to resources. Okay. I have FAQs, I have resources, things for helpline therapy, racial equality, the list goes on. Oh, and spiritual tools, of course. I will be listing out new designs. These things that you see back here, I have not listed them, so these are going to be in a shop. Keep your eyes peeled on my website. And if you want to book a reading with me, you want to have a personalized private reading, go check the website out, www.verucacyn.com, and click under book a reading, and it'll take you straight to my shop. Okay, that is the only place where you can get a reading from me. So anybody else who contacts you, anyone else who emails you, who phone calls you, who text messages you, who slides in your DM, it ain't me, okay? Oh, and I have a new exciting announcement. I want to actually start launching a collection of lip glosses, because your girl loves the lipstick and I love lip gloss, and I thought that would be a good way to bring more value to you guys and create more things that, let's just say for instance, you can't fit into, you know, petite female clothing, because that's what I'm specializing in. Then you could purchase lip gloss from me, or I'll be making pillows. I have some things listed as well that I need to post up online. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing me vlog about me sewing, my process of creating my collection, and or the thought process that goes behind it, or even for lip gloss, like for me coming up with a concept and the collection, if you want to see all that stuff, drop a comment down below. let me know. Okay, let your girl know. So we're gonna get started now on today's topic, which is about boundary setting, ding, and space holding, ding. To begin, I would like to bring spirit into this conversation, my spirit guides, of course, ancestors, and the universe, because they want to be included. So let me ground myself for that. Also, I apologize in advance if the audio is sounding very crusty. I am using a new gunshot microphone and I have no idea if the quality is even up to par to my lavalier, which I clipped on my neck through my phone as a mic for like the past few videos. If this one is not great, then I'm just gonna go back to why. If I sound possibly slightly different, now you know why. Alright, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna ground myself. Okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna bring some cards out to polite. It's not gonna be that important for you guys to see it as it is compared to me seeing it, because I will be looking at the cards and translating what the cards mean for you guys anyways. So let's see. Number 1, the importance of boundary setting and holding personal space. The why, okay, the why. The beef patty to our burger. I don't know why I just Singlish so hard. The cold cut turkeys or cold cut hams. I don't even know if that's a contradictory thing. The cold cuts in between a sandwich. The Beyond Meat in a bun. The peanut butter and jelly between 2 sandwiches. I'm gonna stop making really bad analogies. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, today's outfit inspo is Lunar Goddess Business Beach. Lunar Boss Lady, that's the term. Lunar Boss Lady. So this is my, oh wait, you can't even see. I'll just go here. This is my makeup. Green with orange lips. That's my hair. I braided it and I looped it over my head. Oh. And I put ponytails. I cut my own bangs, they're not even, but it will do. Oh, and I'm wearing a blazer from, I believe, Aritzia. This was from years ago. Years. These are like 90s outfits that I never got rid of. Okay, and I'm wearing a bralette from, I believe this is Lip Service. It has multi-dimensional sparkles. I got my amulet. It is my Taoism. You can't even see. I'm gonna record this later. I'm gonna do this right now because I'm gonna go AD and forget. Your girl's gonna be like forgetful here. Okay, so it's on the video now. You should be seeing it at any second. And with the red rope, red string, of course. And I got my dress pants that has button-ups. Also from the 90s. Didn't fit me because I was too young and I didn't have any hips and a bootay. Now I have somewhat a little bit more of a hip and a bootay, so that's the look for today, because we're gonna get down to business. Okay, it's so bad. I'm on a really bad roll. It's not even a good roll. It's not even a spring roll or a fresh roll. Okay, I digress. Spirit. Let's conversate and tell our audience, our people, our tribe, what is so important about holding space for yourself and setting boundaries for yourself. Because if you don't know the importance of it, you don't see why it's important to do it, why are you gonna do it? I know you guys. I know you guys are smart people. You're not gonna just say whatever and listen to whatever, right? I'm the same way, so. ever get this problem? When you sit down, your pants beat you up? It's okay. What happens when you sit down? On pants that don't really stretch. The importance of boundary setting. Right. Inner peace. Nine of Pentacles. Inner peace and stability. That is why, okay? Let's start with that. Last video, I talked about honoring thy temple, right? Honoring your temple. Honoring how you're feeling. When you set boundaries, you tend to feel better because you're honoring and respecting how you feel, okay? And that begins with respecting your space, respecting your privacy, respecting your belonging, bringing respect to your life and everything that belongs and is a part of who you are. That is what boundary setting is. So in this photo here, there is a woman who's looking out from her house, right? She's got good food on the table. She's got some nice clothes on. It's a beautiful day. She's looking out feeling really self-assured, very confident. And if you look very closely at the card here, there's aspects of yellow, blue, and some reds. So what does that translate to me? Blue representing the throat chakra, the ability to communicate concisely and clearly, succinctly, okay? How that ties in with the importance of boundary setting, I'll explain as we go along, of course. The yellow represents yellow, which is the solar chakra. This is the affirmations representing of I can or I will. So the ability to execute and believe in one's capability to make something happen, to take action. And then the last color that's most obvious here are reds. There's a red apple, some red hats, you know. And red is the root chakra, which means the affirmation for root chakra is I am safe, I am grounded, right? I have enough. So when you combine the affirmations of I am safe, I am enough, I have enough, I believe in my ability to do what I believe is right or what I believe is in my heart. I can do anything I set my mind to, okay? And I also have the ability to communicate this to others clearly, right? And concisely. These three combinations, these three aspects I just discussed about will be a great foundation for us to start setting boundaries. When you're able to communicate to other people, okay, let's start with blue. When you're able to communicate to other people the importance of something in your life, your value, your values, your beliefs, your philosophies, what it is that you hold true that makes you happy or makes you unhappy, and you're able to communicate that, it increases the chance, if not doubly increases the chance for other people to have a much better idea of where you're coming from, as opposed to not communicating it or being afraid that they're not going to really believe you or listen to you or respect you. You're afraid that if you say something, you're going to be facing confrontation. Then half of that battle, okay, half of the ability to want people to respect you and hold space for you can't even come to fruition because the bridge of delivering the message across to them hasn't even been succeeded. Right? The other aspect is when we believe in our ability to do something, our yellow chakra, okay? When we believe in the ability to execute what it is we have in our set in our mind or in our heart or both, a lot of the opportunities that we have hidden deep within us of what it is that we desire to experience in life or what we desire to prevent from happening in our life doesn't get regulated. It doesn't get controlled because we're allowing things to come in and out without consent, without a gateway, without boundaries. And so when you have that ability to trust and know that you can and will do something about something that makes you feel good or doesn't make you feel good, you're that much closer to personal empowerment. You're that much closer to setting a line, a boundaries for other people to understand where you are coming from. And lastly, root chakra. There is a level of There's a level of needing to trust in yourself or make sure you're in a safe space, safe environment, that you, people around you, or you yourself, financially, physically, like literally in a space, can protect yourself, or you can support yourself if your boundaries and your wishes and your perspectives are not being respected or reciprocated in return. You need to know that you have a fallback. Number 2, the importance for the room to grow. Okay, why is it so important to allow the room for yourself to grow, as well as giving others a chance to grow as well? Well, let's see. Oftentimes in our life, when we grow up, there's a lot of things that we prevent ourselves from doing. We even discourage our friends and colleagues, as well as even family members. We discourage each other, or we get discouraged by them because it's half and half. Their inability to believe that they can do it themselves, weak yellow chakra, okay? They don't believe in their ability to be able to execute or have the capability to execute an idea or intention. It's going to be really hard for them to be able to see that in you. When people don't have the confidence or self-esteem to believe that they're capable of great things, it's going to be even more of a step of a struggle for them to be able to believe in great things for you. I mean, there are special cases and exceptions where, like for instance, someone like me, I believed in other people more than I believed in myself. I was able to see the light in everyone else. I still am able to see the light in everyone else, but the difference is now I'm able to see that within myself as well. So the only reason why, I must have been subconscious about it. I was taught growing up to be insecure and low confidence because people around me didn't have that. Okay, they were downtrodden and burdened by life and experiences and fear and lack-based mentality. And for me, okay, and even for you, if you're able to see the greatness in someone before it even comes to fruition, that means there is something you're recognizing within yourself. You are seeing greatness within yourself. It takes one to know one, right? You can't spot something unless you recognize it first. And even if you don't recognize it within yourself, the fact that you can recognize it means it's within you. An aspect of you doesn't need to wait on your approval to acknowledge it exists for it to exist, right? So when we allow ourselves to grow, we hold our space in judgment from ourselves, and we respect how we feel. We're holding space for ourselves to grow in the way we need to grow. We're learning about ourselves. We're developing a relationship with who we are and what we need in order to do and be the best person we can be. So how can that look like for someone like me? Maybe I need a whole week off to not talk to a single person and to do all the fun things I can do in the world. And then the next following week, I'll work really hard. I feel much more motivated and totally inspired from the whole entire week that I was recharging. Maybe somebody else, they will be completely different. They just need one whole 24 hours to themselves. And then for the rest of the week, they'll be okay. But you need to figure out what your pattern is. You need to listen and decide what works for you. And that's going to be a lot of trial and errors. It's not going to be overnight. It might take a few weeks, days, weeks, months, years even. But the important part is you start. And when you're able to allow yourself to grow and learn organically, like that of a good teacher, you're patiently waiting and teaching and nurturing yourself to be the best person you can be. And when you have setbacks, you find other ways to support yourself and encourage yourself in times of need, right? And when you're able to do that, you will also be able to do that for other people because you know how it feels like. You can empathize, you can sympathize from where they're coming from. Vice versa. If people don't know how to hold space for you for that, that is a really huge indicator that they're not at that place in their life yet. They haven't gone to the place where they were able to respect, honor, and hold space for themselves. That's truly what it is. Number 3, exploring our boundaries, which is what I talked to a little bit slightly in number 2. When you explore your boundaries, it's important to always communicate them once you have decided what sort of boundaries you're trying to test, okay? You could even say it to peers around you or family or friends or even lovers saying, hey, I am trying to figure myself out right now, and I'm learning how to establish better, healthier boundaries for myself and others. And I'm in a phase where I'm figuring out what it is I really like. So I wanted to let you know that this is where I'm at in my life right now. And so there will be times when I don't enjoy something, or I don't feel comfortable doing something, or I don't really feel like I'm in the right mindset to be able to be available for something. I will communicate that. You could say that ahead of time, and people will be forewarned, and they at least will have a better idea to be embraced by your change in personality or change in choices in life. Before you even go to practicing saying it to other people, you first should practice saying it to yourself. So how does that work? You see that mirror over there? Go sit in front of a mirror and practice saying it to yourself. You'll be like, for my example, okay, I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, hey, Veruca, I just want to let you know that I'm going through a lot of changes right now, and I'm in a stage in my life where I am learning how to set boundaries and hold space for myself. And I don't know exactly what that looks like right now, but as I figure it out and as I feel around and what I like and I don't like, I'll be sure to do my best to communicate that to you and let you know. I'll let myself know. So when you do that, you already have set the tone to yourself. And it's just a matter of repeating that, except for instead of towards yourself, it's to other people. Right? And most importantly, number 4, most importantly, the last step is to rinse and repeat. Everything takes practice. It takes practice, it takes time, it takes repetition. So holding space for yourself, practicing setting boundaries, practicing on working on the confidence to be able to execute and say something and communicate it the way you truly want to communicate it without any fear of worrying about that you won't be able to do it properly, or that you're gonna be unsupported and people are gonna reject you, and the fear of wanting them to like you is greater than you wanting to feel good about yourself. That takes time. I'm pointing at root chakra, solar plexus, and throat chakra. That's why I keep doing this, okay? And yeah, it's a matter of practice. I would even suggest journaling. That is the best thing to do. Take out a journal, and the journal could be something from like the dollar store, like something you don't need something fancy. You just need a binder, like a little notebook. And that notebook could be dedicated on setting personal boundaries, and then the date. And as you go through your experiences and you experience something different every day, document it, talk about it, have a conversation, open dialogue with yourself. So yeah, I hope that was useful to you guys. I'm trying out a thing where I'm doing shorter segmented videos, so it's more bite-sized and easily digested to you guys, and small information, but at the same time I also don't burn myself out. Let me know down below what you think of how I've been doing everything. Oh, and if you like my vibe, be sure to subscribe to see more videos and information and helpful conversations about spirituality and mental health, and of course fashion, which is coming really soon. If you're interested in having a personalized reading from me, be sure to visit the website www.verucacyn.com and click to book a reading, and I'll see you guys over there. So until then, I wish you nothing but the best. I know you got this. Boundary setting and space holding is going to be such an exciting chapter in your life. I cannot wait to hear how things unravel for you guys. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.